Yeah, okay.
Stephen is making French toast for us. Of course, Texas French toast. Of course, AJ's out of school today, and Stephen is making Texas French toast for us, and bacon. And Stephen, I love you. I just want the world to know I love you. And Stephen is our resident chef. And of course, AJ will probably be out of school tomorrow too. And this is I was hoping he'd get a full school. I was hoping that he would get a full week of school in. He's only had one full week of school in January, and that was the only one since before Christmas. He's had a full week of school. So between Christmas break and between COVID days of being quarantined and school closures because of the weather, and then of course you had Martin Luther King Jr. Day in there too, AJ hasn't gotten much schooling in these past 2 months.
That's what happens when you let the government get involved in everything of your life.
So we are very on this very cold. Look how red my hands are.
Oh, and look at the water here.
What?
Show them the water.
The water heater.
No, that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So AJ wants me to show you the flower water. Check that out. These are the flowers that Stephen gave me a few days ago, and look how I've changed the water like every 2 days on these. And see, these are daisies. See, these are daisies that have been dyed pink, and you can see the white right there. Right there, you can see the white right there where it didn't fully die. You could see that, and so obviously daisies are naturally white. They just dyed them because you know how you can dye flowers. So anyway,
Can you live them?
oh, you can dye flowers. Can you live them? Listen to your dad. So anyway, the pink dye, is coming into the vase, and that was fresh 2 days ago. I mean, I changed the water every 2 days, and so oh, look at my rose. Oh man, look at the rose. I try to make my flowers last as long as I can.
I like roses.
Yeah, but this one is not making it. But that's to be expected. Fresh flowers do die. I mean,
I don't think we need any wind blowing around heavy tree limbs.
no. Yeah, I have to get back out in a minute and make another video about the trees. I was so cold I came back inside. I was so cold that I came back inside. So, yeah, these are fresh flowers don't last long. They don't. And then again, so this is the dye from the water. I mean, from the dye in the water. Look, it looks like pink Kool-Aid. It looks like pink Kool-Aid.
When I was a teenager, I worked for Air Fresh Trucking Company in Wilsey, Bennett, and you have water all over that phone.
Okay.
And anywho, so I worked for this Wilsey Bennett and Air Fresh Trucking Company, and so when I first went to work there, it's where I learned how to drive truck. But I worked on the docks, and I unloaded the trucks and put everything in the freezer, and then put labels on them and got the paperwork done and then loaded them on their prospective trucks and sent them throughout the country. Flowers. And later on, I started driving and going to all the flower growers. They got used to me coming, and they would always give me flowers. So I had vases of flowers through the whole house. I had so many flowers, I didn't know what to do with them. And so what I finally came up doing was I used to jog about 28 miles a week when I was a teenager. And I would take those flowers with me when I was jogging, and I would jog up to the high school. And I'd see a girl and say hi, and say, would you like these flowers? And they were like, what are you talking about? And you could tell, you know, they're roses. They're what, $35 a bundle. So, what are you talking about? Why do you want to give me those flowers? And I would explain to them, look, I work for a docking company, and they give me lots of flowers, and I have too many. So what I do is I try to hand them out so other people can enjoy them, and I don't end up throwing them away. Oh, they're so beautiful. And so I would make somebody's day quite often when I was a teenager by giving away flowers. So I used to have lots of flowers. Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd just tell that story.
Yeah. Well, now you have a flower.
Yeah. I've had a flower. Or two.